There are two stages to setting up printers with the Register app. First, you will need to set up your printer hardware. To learn more about this, please see this article on the Help Center. Next, you'll need to configure the printer in the Register app. To configure the printer, tap Menu and then Settings. Choose Hardware and then select Add Printer. The first thing to do is to name your printer. Then, select the respective printer hardware that you have. If you are setting up a network printer, you will need to add the IP address in the next field. If you have the hardware set up correctly, just tap Find. If you can't see it, you'll need to manually type in the IP address. To find the IP address, visit our Help Center for more details. Now we can choose if this printer will behave as a standard receipt or as a secondary receipt. A standard receipt is a typical end-of-sale receipt, and a secondary receipt is something that only prints out for certain items. Next, choose whether you would like your receipts to be printed automatically. If you don't automatically print a receipt, you won't be able to manually print one during the sale. After that, select how many copies you would like printed once a sale is complete. Finally, you can choose to have the cash drawer open when a receipt is printed by toggling the cash drawer enabled setting to On. Once you're done, tap Save and your printer will be added. Let's add another receipt printer, but this time we'll make it a secondary receipt. We'll follow the same steps as before, but this time we'll select Secondary Receipt. The secondary receipt will only print for certain items, and this can be set up by using tags. For example, a small cafe could print a secondary receipt for their barista. We can set up all of our coffee products with a tag such as coffee, and then add that to our secondary receipt setup. Multiple tags can be added, just make sure you separate them with a comma. This means that whenever a product is sold that is tagged with coffee, a secondary receipt of the order will print for the barista so they know what to make. Whenever a sale is made that does not contain a product tagged coffee, then the secondary receipt will not be printed.